Now that we've looked at what essential oils are, how they work, and why purity and quality are so important, let's move on to looking specifically at using essential oils with babies and kids. In this lesson, we're going to look at how to use essential oils with babies and kids. We'll look at which oils are safe to use, what to use the oils for. So we'll be looking at some great baby-friendly single oils as well as blended oils. We'll also touch on which oils should be used with caution, and we'll discuss some dilution ratios for babies and kids. The information I'm about to share is meant for educational and informational purposes only, and to motivate you to make your own healthcare decisions based upon your own research. It is not intended to diagnose, prescribe, or treat any health condition and should not be used as a substitute for consulting with a professional healthcare provider. Babies have new skin and should always have essential oils applied with a carrier oil. Carrier oils are fatty vegetable oils such as coconut oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, almond oil, jojoba oil, etc. In most cases, if you're not using a hot oil, you can use a dime size of carrier oil in your palm with 1 drop of essential oil such as lavender or peace and calming to rub on baby's feet and legs. The bottom of the feet is a great place to start applying essential oils topically because the pores on the feet are larger, making absorption easier, and the skin is less sensitive. This is a very safe place to start applying oils on babies and kids. I do recommend initially covering those feet with socks after applying the oils to reduce the risk of busy little babies transferring oils to their hands or eyes. Some moms love applying the mix on the baby's back before bedtime for a calming body massage, or in the diffuser at night before bedtime. You may have heard that diffusing essential oils around babies and kids is not safe. I am here to tell you that it can be safe as long as you're using high-quality essential oils. The idea that diffusing essential oils around babies and kids is dangerous is based on faulty assumptions. Aromatherapy is the mildest form of essential oil use. However, those who claim never to diffuse and never to use essential oils on infants are actually correct in stating that based on the oils that they are using, about 90% of every single oil readily available in North America is unsafe for infants because they use synthetics or contain fillers that are harmful to babies and to us as adults as well. As you have seen, Young Living has so many standards in place to make sure that their oils are of the highest grade without any synthetics ever. If you use another essential oil brand, I urge you to look at some of the things I mentioned previously in terms of determining the quality of those oils. And if you trust the quality, then of course, make your own decisions. But do your research and, as with everything, follow your gut. These are the oils that I talk about in my baby classes. This is by no means a comprehensive list of oils, and don't worry, I put all of this into an information handout for you. So the single oils that I use are copaiba, frankincense, lavender, lemon, and peppermint, and then I also generally bring the blend of Thieves, and we'll talk about all of these. Copaiba contains the highest amount of beta-caryophyllene of any known essential oil. Copaiba can help tighten the skin to look younger and reduce the appearance of wrinkles. It can be applied topically to scars to reduce their visibility. In terms of using copaiba with babies and kids, it's actually a really great skin oil, so for cuts and bumps and bruises and things like that, but it's also really wonderful because it has some anti-inflammatory properties. So it's really great to rub along the jawline, and this copaiba is actually so pure that it's totally safe and gentle enough to actually put right onto the gums during those times of discomfort due to the teeth pushing up through the gums during teething. Frankincense is the next one. This is known for its sweet, warm, balsamic aroma. When inhaled or diffused, frankincense promotes feelings of peace, relaxation, and overall wellness. This is one of the top skin oils. It is used to rejuvenate and promote younger, fresher looking skin. It's also really wonderful for dry skin and for different skin conditions such as like eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, all of those kinds of things. Diaper rash is a really great one for this. You can rub frankincense on your hands at the end of a long day for a warming and soothing effect. It also has calming properties that can support spiritual and inner strength. This is another one that is so gentle that it is totally safe to use with babies and kids. Really great to add in either with the copaiba or sometimes even with lavender as well. Also wonderful to put on the chest if there's any kind of congestion going on for babies and kids as well. Lavender is really great for babies and kids, and it's also another very gentle oil. It's great for reducing symptoms of cough and cold, can enhance relaxation, can help reduce headaches, ease digestive discomfort, and also relieve muscle and body aches. This is known as the Swiss Army knife of oils. So when in doubt, use lavender. I've used this with my kids for so many things: diaper rashes, cuts, bumps, and bruises. I've rubbed it onto their chest to relieve a cough. I've rubbed it onto the feet and pillowcase to help with sleep. It's also really wonderful for burns, and my husband uses this often when cooking in the kitchen. Lemon is the next one, and this is really great for diffusing, for an uplifting sensation. It also is really wonderful for detoxifying and for cleaning. So if you put it in the diffuser, it'll actually help with air purifying, but you can also use it to clean your counters. You can add a couple of drops of lemon essential oil with your soap to clean greasy or oily hands. It's also really great for the goo. So if you're going to reuse any bottles, or if you've got stickers or something that are hard to come off, you can use the lemon essential oil and it will unstick the adhesive residue, which is really great. Also a wonderful oil to use on stains as a natural stain remover. So it's really wonderful to just have on hand, and you can put it directly on the clothes and then right into the wash. Peppermint is the next single. And this is one that is a controversial one for nursing mothers, and there is some question as to whether it affects milk supply. Essentially, if you're using high quality peppermint essential oil on occasion, so for example, for a headache or in the diffuser as an occasional pick-me-up, maybe for nausea or some kind of digestive discomfort, it's unlikely to affect your milk supply. However, if you overdo it and use it frequently throughout the day, every single day, then it could potentially affect your milk supply. But the same thing goes for drinking peppermint tea. So just keeping all of that in mind. Other things that peppermint is good for is helping with coughs and colds. I mentioned that it's great for digestive discomfort. It can also be really great to put on a compress and to kind of have like a cold compress when you're feeling hot. I have had really great success with putting this around the belly button and on the bottom of the feet when my children get different spurts of being hot when they're kind of sick a little bit. The next essential oil is actually a blend, which is Thieves. So you've already heard a little bit about Thieves in the previous lessons, but let me tell you a little bit more about the history of this magical blend. Young Living's proprietary Thieves essential oil blend was inspired by the legend of 4 15th century French thieves who formulated and wore a special aromatic combination of clove, rosemary, and other botanicals that they believed provided protection while they were stealing from the dead and dying during the plague. French authorities recognized that there was such a value in this mixture that upon the thieves' capture, they received a more merciful punishment on condition that they divulged the ingredients in their secret formula. Crafted in the spirit of that legendary combination, Young Living's one-of-a-kind Thieves blend can be found in all of the Thieves products, featuring the powerful essential oils of lemon, clove, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus radiata, rosemary. Thieves imparts a spicy, welcoming aroma everywhere it is used. It's possibly Young Living's most versatile and beloved blend. Thieves is an important ingredient in Young Living's home cleaning and personal care products, which are so effective in cleaning, thereby replacing harsh chemicals with pure and powerful essential oils and other naturally derived ingredients. As I mentioned, we diffuse Thieves during cough and cold season to purify the air, and we also rub it on the bottom of our feet daily to boost our immune system. The Thieves household cleaner is a safe alternative to commercial cleaners and a staple in our house, and it smells so good. We use it for everything, meaning that we literally got rid of all of our separate cleaners for toilets, mirrors, floors, etc., and now we just use the Thieves household cleaner. And I also love that it's so concentrated, and so one capful actually goes a really long way. And guess what? The best part is, it does not have a poison control image or wording on it, meaning that it is totally fine if accidentally ingested. Here are some other really wonderful oils for babies and kids. Cedarwood. This one has a woodsy aroma and actually helps stimulate melatonin production, which our body produces more of at night, leading to a more restful sleep. This one is also really great for hair, cellulite, and tickles of the throat. Chamomile neutralizes allergies and can increase the ability of the skin to regenerate. It can help with things like colic, chapped lips, dermatitis, eczema, sensitive skin, teething pain, etc. Chamomile is mild enough to use on infants and children, and for centuries, mothers have used this to calm crying children, ease earaches, fight fevers, soothe stomach aches and colic, relieve toothaches, and teething pain as well. It can safely and effectively reduce irritability and minimize nervousness in children. Digize is another really wonderful blend of tarragon, ginger, peppermint, and other essential oils. And this is not my favorite smell, but it is like the Buckley's of essential oils. It doesn't smell great, but it works. It's really wonderful for all things digestion and tummy troubles. Gentle Baby. This is a blend that helps repair skin and restore calm. You can diffuse this or apply it topically during massage or to the bottom of the feet. I personally used this on my pregnant belly throughout my pregnancy with my daughter, and it was so cool because once she was big enough for me to feel her movements, she would move towards the oil every single time. Now I use this as our sort of signature scent, and I rub it on her sheets and her lovey and her feet and sometimes over her heart, and she really is the sweetest and most calm baby, and maybe that's because of the oils. Helichrysum. This one can help reduce symptoms of acne and relieve minor skin irritations, cuts, bruises, and burns. It's great to help relieve eczema and dermatitis as well, and this is another one that is totally gentle enough to use with babies and kids. Peace and Calming is another favorite in our household, and really the name says it all. It's a soothing blend, great for relaxing, nap time, and also just days when it seems that there are those baby blues. It can also help to elevate the mood. The scent is a top favorite among many. Children and pets are especially drawn to this oil. It also helps to release anger and negative emotions, and it reestablishes mental and emotional equilibrium. Stress Away. This is a unique combination of lime, vanilla, copaiba, cedarwood, acetia, and lavender therapeutic grade essential oils that provide relaxation and comfort. Some ways to use this are to rub it on your temples, forehead, back of the neck throughout the day to help combat normal stresses that might creep in. And because of Stress Away's balancing effects, this oil is ideal for winding down for the night or for gearing up for a big event or when under pressure. Vetiver. This is an incredible powerhouse of an essential oil, and it helps bring your body back into that rest and digest phase of the parasympathetic nervous system, which is so necessary for so many of our kids. Emotionally, vetiver is very grounding and calming, and it helps support recovering from shock and trauma and also supports healthy sleep cycles. This is a really, really great one to support a balanced central nervous system. There are only a few oils that should be used with caution with babies, but that doesn't mean you cannot use them at all. Children are in general more delicate, and some oils that have very strong smells can, in rare cases, lead to respiratory issues. So just be careful when wearing stronger smelling oils, diffusing them, or using them around newborns or young children. Babies and kids also have much thinner and more delicate skin than adults and tend to be more sensitive to the potency of essential oils. Diluting with a carrier oil or a natural lotion is always a good choice. Also, always keep essential oils out of reach of children. They are not toys. In the case of Eucalyptus globulus, which is one of the oils that has had a lot of publicity recently in terms of being unsafe with babies, it's not that this particular oil is bad, but some people used to practice placing essential oils directly in the nasal cavity to help with stuffiness. This is not recommended for anyone, especially not for babies or kids, because it's just too strong of an oil in that area. This oil combined in a blend such as Young Living's RC and diffused using, 3 to 6 drops in a cold water diffuser is perfectly safe and actually very beneficial. Peppermint, like I mentioned, is another one that is controversial for using by nursing mothers. However, this has only been found when using large doses of peppermint on a daily basis, and often it's actually synthetically adulterated peppermint. I personally have used peppermint all through my second pregnancy. It was the only oil I could stomach and the only thing that helped me with my nausea. And I use it occasionally for headaches and to help cool the whole family down. So when you hear that you should be using a specific oil with caution, it just means you need to understand the background story. So this brings me back to quality. Many brands can be and are dangerous. If you're using high quality essential oils like the Young Living brand, then the risks are a lot less because the quality and the therapeutic benefit is there and there are no synthetics. Let's talk dilution. Dilution is a process in which essential oils are mixed with a carrier oil, a pure vegetable oil that helps carry the essential oil onto the skin. There are many benefits to dilution, including increasing the surface area of absorption, enhancing absorption through dry skin, and preventing sensitivity responses. I always recommend that parents start with diluting all oils when first starting out on their essential oil journey. Then, as they get more comfortable using them, they will learn which oils are milder and can be used neat or undiluted, such as lavender, copaiba, and frankincense. I definitely always recommend diluting on babies and kids under 6 months, regardless of how often you use essential oils. So in this lesson, we looked at how to use essential oils safely with babies and kids, which oils to use and which ones to avoid, as well as some guidelines on dilution for various ages. And that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me on learning more about natural wellness and essential oils. I think by now you have figured out why I have such a passion for these little bottles of gold. They truly do work magic. The information that I shared today is just the tip of the iceberg, and there are so many uses for each essential oil that it is just too much to cover in one presentation. That being said, take it from me. If you do end up buying an oil for a specific purpose, don't forget that later down the road, that oil can be used for so many other things too, even if your original purpose is no longer relevant. As I mentioned, I use oils daily with my whole family. I used them when I was pregnant and also when my daughter was a newborn. I feel confident that these oils are a small step to helping us live above the wellness line and are supporting our bodies to be the best they can be. Whatever brand of essential oils you decide to use is totally up to you. I only use and recommend Young Living oils. However, I have provided you with a handout that I created to give my clients and the mamas in my classes choice, as per the therapy guidelines here in Canada. I urge you to do your own research from reputable sources and make your own decisions as to what you are comfortable using and why. If you do choose to use Young Living products and want to order them for yourself online, it's quite simple. You just go to youngliving.com and make an account. In Canada and a few other countries, you can actually sign up to be a wholesale member and save the 24% for free with no need to buy a starter kit. For those in the US, you do need to buy a starter kit in order to unlock the wholesale pricing. If you use my sponsor number 1692595, then I get a small commission as a referral bonus. And the best part about joining me on this journey is that you get not only my personalized support, but also the support of a private community called Pure Culture of like-minded and very knowledgeable people. Anyone can sell you essential oils, but if you don't feel you have the resources to help you actually learn and feel confident in using them, it doesn't do you any good. My goal is to not only see you become a successful oil user and lover, but to help you get the most out of your oils. You are signing up for a kit, yes, but you're also signing up for backup assistance. We are here to help in any way. We're a group consisting of thousands of like-minded people who support, guide, and teach one another as we embark on this journey of using essential oils. We're on a mission to spread the word about living a healthy and non-toxic lifestyle for us and our families and all of the people that we know. I also host bi-monthly classes in a Facebook group called Oily Abundance and Wellness Online Learning and Education. And these classes are on various topics related to oils and other natural plant-based Young Living products. The group is totally free to join, so you can even do that now before you get started. Thank you again for your time in allowing me to share my passion for essential oils. I truly believe no home should be without essential oils, and I can't wait to see you begin your own journey of wellness, purpose, and abundance.